There's still time. There's still time to change the road. There's still time to change the road.
Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on.
There's still time to change the road. Here's a little story about a boy named Richie. Richie came from a rich home, quite nifty. Richie was rich, but his soul was quite empty. His parents bought him everything, he was spoiled plenty, but still something was wrong inside the mind of his. He was spaced out, attracted to fine violence. He would listen to Beethoven and play the violin, and sometimes sat in his room in greater silence. Closed his eyelids and pictured the desires of burning fires and hurting the kids in his choir. There were no signs of friends, he was tired of being sick and tired of being hit by Michael. So one day he buys a gun, 2 for the price of 1. Goes to school to have a little bit of fun. In the middle of the cafeteria where all the kids are, he looks around and thinks, should he do something this bizarre?
Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on.
There's still time to change the road. Here's another story about a boy named Corey. Corey was the opposite of Richie, he was poor, see? He was poor, they couldn't afford heat, but they would have food on the table every morning. Step in his shoes to fill his little sore feet. He slept on the floor, tucked under his little torn sheets. Mommy worked and daddy was sipping 40s. Mommy was too busy to spend a minute with Corey. See, mommy had 2 jobs just to barely support him, and daddy was too drunk so he always ignored him. He's sick of it, he wishes he lived in a mansion. He wishes he was rich and was fitted in fashion. He went to school and rich kids would always harass him. They picked on him and spit on him, you couldn't imagine. But this time Corey brought a gat and mad as a madman in the cafeteria thinking, should he just blast him?
Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on.
There's still time to change the road. Rich is in the cafeteria chewing on his bubble gum. He's having racing thoughts, everyone's in trouble, son. Looking at the clock, time is ticking, he can hear the talk. Waiting for the perfect time to strike, he's getting very hot. Corey's in the cafeteria thinking when to pop his Glock, and he just heard somebody's gum just pop. He turns around and sees a nervous little rich boy, looking paranoid, sweating bullets, all annoyed. Now they both get up, it's game time. They both reach for their guns at the same time. Richie looks at Corey, Corey looks at Richie. Corey yells at Richie, are you insane? I would kill to be rich, that's what you think. My life isn't as it seems, I don't feel pain.
Yes, there